Hi, this is Carrie Schell from Quilter. Last week I shared with you how I created custom labels for all of my quilts. Now I'd like to share with you how I can use the photo layout feature within Electric Quilt to print my labels. I'm going to go to the file where I'm doing all my quilt labels because I'm going to show you how I'm going to actually print them. So I'm going to go to Quilt Labels. I'm going to close this. I want to bring my my files or my EQ photo that I just did into this file. So I'm going to go do a library, photo library, and I'm going to import from an image file. And I'm going to navigate to wherever I kept those quilt labels. And the one that was Snow Day 2, I'm going to select it and I'm going to select Open. Now, one thing I can tell when looking at it is when it brought the image in, I had some white space because I had some setting blocks that went outside the actual boundaries of the quilt, and I want to crop those. So I'm going to go ahead and I am, well, first of all, going to add this to the sketchbook, close that. And then I'm going to view my sketchbook, find it in the photos, and again it will be the last one in here because it's the one I just added. And I'm going to edit it to the image work table. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can use that crop button. And do you see now how much white space I have? I'm just going to move the edges in. And again, if you didn't have blocks that sort of hung outside the quilt, this step really is not necessary. But because I had that issue with this quilt, I'm going to go ahead and bring those corners in. I'm going to select the green arrow to accept the crop. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to the sketchbook. Okay, now I want to do a group of my labels in EQ and print them on EQ printables. Now, you wouldn't have to do this within EQ. You could have used Word and text boxes, which I do a lot for labels, but I thought I would show you if you don't have a version of Word that allows you to do that, you can actually create a photo layout within Electric Quilt. To do this, you're going to select your print button and you're going to select photo layout. So once I'm in the photo layout, I have the option of taking any of the photos that are from the photo library, and here I've included all of the photos of all of my quilt labels, and I'm going to scroll to the last one, and I'm going to take my Snow Day 2, bring it in, and if you remember when I saved it at 8 inches, which is a little large. So I'm going to go ahead and use the resize dialog box, which is right next to the width and height numbers. And I'm going to select it, and I'm just going to change the width to 3.5. This is going to allow me to print 4 on a page. I want to make sure maintain aspect ratio is turned on and select OK. And then I'm going to repeat that for 3 other images. And for the corner square, I'm going to resize it first. And I'm going to make the height 3.5. And do OK. And I can also rotate this so I can make really good use of the printables. In this one it said my image was too big. I obviously didn't do a good job on scaling it before, so I'm going to scale it to fit now. And again with the dialog box, bringing it back down to a more manageable size. So once I've got a a couple of the objects selected, I have the option of lining up these objects. So for example, let me select the two on the right, and I'm just going to use the Shift key to do that. And then notice the alignment tools are lit up, and I can align them right. And I could also take the two on the left, and I can align left. And I am going to check that I'm not sure I've got sufficient space here. This looks good, but I think I'm going to bring that green one down just a bit to make sure that I can get a 1/4 inch all the way around. And once I like that, all I need to do is select Print and select my printer. Now notice it will not let me do any other print settings. It will let me select whatever printer I want, but one thing we will want to do is change your defaults on your printer prior to doing this, and then you're just going to press OK. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this provided you with some ideas for creating your own quilt labels. If you like this tutorial and would like to see more electric quilt tutorials, please subscribe to my weekly newsletter at www.onpointquilter.com.